Infinity look like a lick, and I'm jerking and jiving, I'm hitting them tricks. Stop on the blocks and I flex with the kids. Hop in the car on the quest of the kids.
Here's another guy that we have on our sleeper list, and hopefully this will awaken you, because his ADP right now, it doesn't make any sense. There are several situations where I've seen him not drafted at all. I'm not understanding it. Now, I do understand that the team he's on right now has a quarterback who seems to be regressing, and they're not passing the ball as much as we're used to. But given the situation he's in, he's on a very good offense. The offense was ranked 12th last year in total offensive stats. I think that's enough to pay attention to this guy. Also, just looking at his talent and all the flags he's given us to show that he can play in the NFL. The guy we're talking about is Tre'quan Smith. Now, part of the reason why maybe people aren't paying attention is because he went to somewhat of a, unflashy school. And it's not a school you'll see play every weekend. However, in school, right before he got drafted, he had decent college stats. He caught the ball 59 times. Not entirely impressive, but when you look at the yards from scrimmage, he finished just under 1,200 yards. And one of our favorite stats is receiving average. His receiving average was 19.8 yards per catch. That's pretty amazing, right? His average yards was 19.8. That's an indication that he can separate from defenders, or he has breakaway speed after the catch. So fast forward now, 2018 preseason. Those stats, I get it. It doesn't matter as much. However, he did ball out in the preseason. I believe he was ranked 5th in receiving yards in the preseason. And then you fast forward to week 11. This guy, we have not seen a rookie play like this in a long time. In week 11, this individual just tore up the sheets. Tre'quan Smith ended with 157 yards receiving, 1 touchdown, 10 catches on 13 targets, insane catch rate. And on top of that, he was playing against, what was considered a pretty decent defense at the time. So I don't understand why he's not being looked at. He wins contested catches. He has a consistent, receiving average. I get it. Tre'quan Smith may not see all the targets. You got Alvin Kamara there. You now have Jared Cook taking some target share from him. And obviously the GOAT, Michael Thomas, who just got that huge extension. But you need to throw the ball to someone else at some point, right? And Tre'quan Smith is one of the most talented people on the field. So no reason why he should be falling off of draft boards completely. If anything, you might want to stash him, put him on a bench, and then when he blows up, and throughout the year we'll tell you who to start. We'll show you what stats to pay attention to predict accurately who will break out in individual games. If you're afraid of the plug and play aspect of Tre'quan Smith, I don't think that's a concern. Put him on your team. He has wide receiver 1 upside, and his floor at best has to be wide receiver 3. But if you know when to start him again, this is a guy who can help you win your league, especially when it comes to Dynasty. Next year, Tre'quan Smith is probably going to have more target share because I don't think Jared Cook will be there anymore. So go and grab Tre'quan.
Get it, I got it. Get it, go, get it, I got it. Get it, go, get it, I got it.